this isn't about the games athlete, it's about the community. But then we're going to trash the community.
Hill or barbell spin, whoever's doing it. Stop attacking the freaking 1 millionth person on the leaderboard who's just trying to be better.
Why do women get a triple scale?
Davis cooked, whatever.
Maybe.
I want to know in the comments.
20 years ago, he had 2 functioning knees.
Angelo has 1 functioning knee.
It's not really propaganda, but it kind of is.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm washed. When was the last time we did one of these? What did we even talk about?
Oh, Zach Tellender.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. That was our last
Angelo, your
podcast.
mic is probably way too far away.
Zach Tellender was here for our last podcast.
Okay.
I'm almost done chewing.
Got you. Open's finished. Don Falls announced. He's stepping away.
Me and Richard sound like we're dying slowly.
I am dying slowly.
Man, what a wreck that first week of the Open just devastated us.
Dude, up until yesterday at about 10 a.m., I had no intent on doing it, and then I just felt the peer pressure of the entire company on my shoulders.
That's a company man right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
An American hero.
I didn't want to hear all the, oh, you told us to sign up for the Open, and you didn't even do the workout. It was like literally could not have been the worst workout ever for me.
You wouldn't have heard that from me. You would have heard, oh, I wanted to get 150,000 views, but I guess you don't care about us.
We didn't get 150, but
It's on its way.
we may be into the algorithm again. So.
Yeah.
We had two home run of videos the last couple weeks, so or last 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, the only bummer is, man, like that was basically an event for the Mayhem Classic. It's just how you program.
Yeah,
too.
no, yeah, it was just all legs and squatting. And
Scheme. Definitely the rep scheme.
we did on Friday, because sidebar, we've been testing some of the affiliate class workouts at Mayhem, and we did it on Tuesday, and I ended up doing 164 box jump overs, and so my knees were in a bad place for a couple days, and all the running I've been doing for the tri, I've got this weird like quad tendinosis or nitis on my right knee, which
Tendinopathy, I think, would be the catch-all term.
Probably,
that you don't have much inflammation in the joint.
On my right knee, which is not good, because my right knee is my quote unquote good knee, and so it was bothering me, and so I had every intent on doing the workout on Thursday. And then that workout was announced. So
yeah,
I get like there's certain workouts where my legs get so it's actually usually wall ball. I get so sore in my legs and my back hurts. You ever had that? Like if I don't couch stretch is the only solution, or just laying down flat.
I'm more sore. I did it on Sunday. I'm more sore today.
Yeah,
I can't. If I had to run for my life, I could.
You'd waddle for your life.
That's where I was at yesterday. I did it Saturday. And when I got done, I couldn't walk for maybe 20 minutes without my quads locking up. And then I did another workout after that. And then I did 2 workouts on Sunday, just trying to keep moving.
Loosen them up.
But even still yesterday, I had to kind of flop my feet out in front of me. I couldn't walk right.
Yeah.
And today is the first day where I kind of feel okay, but I still don't think I could squat.
there was a dude that did the workout with us, and he said that his legs were fine, his shoulders were what hurt.
My shoulders were a little tender this morning.
Okay.
During the workout, my shoulders were pumpy.
Same.
But the detrimental part after was not.
Yeah, it didn't stick around.
No.
Well,
yeah, I just got really, really soft on the 66. I was pretty good through 40, and me and Angelo were talking about this. I've probably wall balled once every week or once every 2 weeks, because the moderate weight doesn't really bug my knee as much. It is a little bit more explosion to get it up there, but I've not done anything more than maybe a 15 or 20 set, and you just cannot. It does not transfer to a set of 66.
A big set
by any means whatsoever. So I turned into a little softy on the 66, and then I looked at the clock, and I think I had a minute left when I got to the 30, and I really wanted to break it, but I thought I can get all 30 in this minute. So it was not pleasant. We actually did a way more fun workout on Friday. I was feeling kind of fluey starting Thursday. Knees were bugging me, so I worked out Friday, kind of watched people do some stuff. We had a compete workout that we had already done, so I'd changed it up a little bit with Echo Bike or Bike Erg and some muscle up and handstand walk. And then I did not want to break parallel, but I was like, maybe I'll do what I did a couple years ago where I substituted that one deadlift double under workout with a bench, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah. And
so we did a row calorie toes to bar workout that was actually way more enjoyable than the wall ball.
How much grip was it? A lot of abs or more abs?
It was a weirdly grip, but not more like mid elbow, and lat.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good stimulus. So we did the same amount of row calories for wall balls, and then we just stayed with 18 toes to bar for the box jump over and the step over the whole time. So it was actually a pretty good workout. Watkins did the workout in the morning, did that workout that afternoon, and then yesterday he redid the original, the 26.1 again.
And he said he didn't get sore.
And then he hammered himself all day. I said I came home from that hockey game because I finished the workout, went straight to the hockey game, drove in the car, sat down, my legs were not in a good place. I got back and I'm like, did you work out at all? He goes, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, stupid question, my bad.
He did 40 squat cleans like an hour later.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I walked out and he's doing squat cleans with Haley.
And then he did the hunt workout with Bird.
Yeah. And then I walked out
which was power clean and jerks.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was working out with Bird. He worked out the whole day. He never stopped.
He's getting the edge on you.
He's got the edge on me, man.
And he didn't get sore.
He's not sore?
He said he was not sore. He's got really short femurs, so maybe he just doesn't even use his quads.
I told him this morning, I think
he also didn't do enough reps to get sore.
Well, I think the reason he's not getting sore is he doesn't really hit depth, and so it's not stretching his quad in that way. I said, no offense, I don't mean this in a bad way, but
he's got a really long torso for how short his femurs are.
Really long torso.
Yeah.
The
reps were iffy at best, and I think that might be contributing to the lack of quad soreness.
Okay, hang on. So what was the clip of him walking around with his wall ball 10.5 minutes? Was he going to the stepovers? Was he walking to the stepovers? Who posted that? Did he post?
He posted. So we posted Rich's video.
Yeah.
And he
screen grabbed his little section because he's down in the left corner by the clock.
Is he walking over to the box with his wall ball?
Yeah.
It looked like he was walking to, it's 10.5 minutes. It looked like he was walking to put his wall ball away. No way, he just quit.
No.
Just tapped out.
Yeah.
When I was doing the workout, I finished my.
We need a cough button.
I finished my 40, and I caught my 40th, and I carried it over and did my stepovers. Mm-hmm. When I finished my 66, I let it hit the ground. I chucked it at my box, and I just dragged myself over.
I think I did the same thing.
I was so fed up with that freaking ball at that point.
Yeah.
And then I got on the leaderboard yesterday and saw Miriam Von Rohr's score. And I obviously she's a games athlete. I didn't think she cheated, whatever. But I'm like, I need to see it. It doesn't make sense in my head.
It's
because
crazy.
I watched Colton do it, and I don't know how you can go much faster, right? And then I watched her sprint to the box and basically like I'm doing line hops, but she's doing it over a box.
Did you see the video of it? It's insane.
This is a sidebar, but on the same lines.
No, it's not.
Can I bring this up and not get lambasted by the internet?
I don't know where you're going with it, but sure.
I want to know in the comments.
It's all or nothing.
I'm willing to die on this hill. Why do women get a triple scale?
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, no, I think people agree with that.
Yeah.
You got the height.
Yeah.
Of the wall ball.
And the height.
And the height of the box.
I mean, hey, if we're really splitting hairs here, it's a quadruple scale because we did stepovers with more weight too. But hey, I won't do it. I won't do it. Listen. It is 282 feet less of work. My math could be off here, but I'm pretty sure it is. I love that you did the math.
984 pounds less work. Granted, they are smaller. We can go with percentages of body weight and all that type of stuff.
But even the height of the box, like, most of the women are sort of the same height. I'm not talking like down.
Pretty close.
James and Hopper, like the big and Roman.
I think it matters more on the wall ball. The 4 inches on the box adds up.
But either way, like
both of them, yes.
I will say that we got some pushback on a classic workout for having a different set of
rules,
sure.
Parameters for a different set of genders.
How many genders are there?
2. I'm saying then the genders were separate.
It didn't come across that way.
There are 2. And we got got questioned about our rep scheme for one gender versus the other gender. But then you're going to triple scale. The logic to me, and this isn't like being hypercritical. I just legitimately want to know.
Look, I'm not, this is the best tell. And this is not even this. You can't argue one way or the other. Well, I mean, I guess you could try. I would like to see a percentage of the amount of men. So let's say all of the men that signed up versus how many men finished the workout. And then see a percentage of how many women signed up versus how many women finished the workout.
The total number was like 100 something to 38.
100 women versus like 38
and
men.
I could see like the argument that for general population, maybe, but I don't know. I just
maybe.
I mean,
Rory, let's hear your.
Well, no, I mean, I like your analogy, but then I would say like it would maybe be more interesting to take. I don't know, it would be an average, but it would be men versus women finish times overall, right? Like to compare those side by side because you're trying to match stimulus, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have
stimulus is not matched, in my opinion.
Okay, and then you have limitations of they only make wall balls in certain
I'm fine with
increments,
the 14.
right?
That's
I'm fine with the weight.
But why the height of the?
I think a step over should always be 20
so that's one that you could change easily.
That's one you could change
But could you do it without really putting a strain on gym owners, or would you just make it ubiquitous, like every time they do wall balls?
I think most gyms have this situation going on right
but
here.
But if you have 10 foot, why change that?
So you're saying everybody would go 10 feet with a lighter weight?
And then they had, I think, all age groups do a 24-inch box for the men.
Yeah.
Like we have some 70-plus-year-old men.
High.
Doing 24. That's not safe.
No, it's high. Especially, I mean, did they have to hold the wall ball too?
I can't remember if they had to do that.
I don't know if they did either.
I think so. I think I saw Kevin.
Some of them did have to. I think the rule was that, don't quote me, I think that the box jumps could be box step overs, but then the box step overs had to be weighted box step overs. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't know about for you guys, like the box step over is kind of hard because you can't see the box.
Yeah.
And it's a little high. It's kind of high. 20 inches, like I feel like 20 inches just high enough to where like you know where it's going to be at. The 24 is like just a little higher. It's a little kind of in that range.
So you were down here with the ball?
Yeah,
I could not. Dude, I didn't even.
Really?
Yeah, that wasn't
didn't even
my
cross my mind.
Same.
I'm here the whole time, and I think a couple times I rolled it to the other shoulder just to give me a second.
I liked it. I think I did the old hip hold. Actually, it was nice. I did the last couple with a hip hold. I'm like, dang, I should have done it the whole time, like a baby on your hip.
Yeah. But you would have to find some sort of middle ground probably because then, okay, so let's say they went
triple stamp it.
Let's say they went 10 feet with a 14. We should maybe get some females of ours to test these.
Nobody's testing that work.
I think
long after, like you know what I mean, like down the road when there's no competition coming up.
I think you make it
because then you would probably have let's say 30 some odd males, but then it would be interesting to see
where the drop off is.
Like, yeah, if 70 more women finish than men. If it would completely invert, then you have to find some sort of middle ground. Just be too complicated.
I think the 10-pound ball. Sorry, the 10-foot target. I think even just that is just. I really wouldn't have argued.
I wouldn't have argued.
I don't like the 20-inch box step up.
I think it should have been the same.
I think it should be. I think a box step up's a 20-inch box. Like if I'm programming most of the time, no.
I also remember
it will always be a 20-inch.
And this is a long time ago, but 2008 games when they made men go to 11 and women go to 10.
Yeah,
there were so many women. And again, we're talking about a different era completely, but that just couldn't get past that point.
But that's the thing. I think you saying that, I think that's the problem.
That's where they're at.
That's where, yeah. Well, 20 years ago we did that.
It's come this way.
So that's what we're going to do. 20 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago, he had two functioning knees.
Hey, I feel triggers. The gap has
Rich caught a stray.
Yeah. I did catch a stray. What the hell?
Sorry. 20 years ago, I was doing pretty much the exact same thing I'm doing right now. Going home and playing Pokemon on my Game Boy.
I think talking to like the average gym member too, I think it still is an easier workout for women. Yeah. And I'll use Maddie as an example. Like
she beat you, didn't she?
No. I'll use Angela. How many reps did you get on the box jumps after the 40? Because that's where you were, right?
Yeah, 7.
Okay. I love my wife. She works out consistently. She's not a CrossFit Games athlete. She beat Angelo in this workout.
Granted, Angelo has one functioning knee.
No, but but it's just what I'm bringing up the point of like she's someone that you would see in your class. Yeah. And granted, she's very, very good at wall balls.
No matter how you scale it, she really shouldn't be beating me. Yeah.
But my point is she shouldn't be beating Games athletes. And I think part of that is the quadruple scale.
Yeah, I like saying quadruple scale because it's not really propaganda, but it kind of is. And look, we
fact checked, by the way, 96 women, 50 men.
Okay, that's actually
closer than I thought.
Closer than I thought. Okay, the biggest thing is that I do think most people going into it, the thing about the stimulus is a little bit different because most men going into it are assuming they're doing most even elite men going into it are almost assuming they're doing an AMRAP with a slight chance to finish. The girls are like, oh, there's a chance to finish, and it might be an AMRAP. It's a little bit of a different stimulus. I don't think it's egregious, but I do think there's a little bit different mindset going into it, which changes the stimulus.
Colton went unbroken and finished.
It's like
I wouldn't say
11,
fairly,
13,
but finished
40
it.
seconds. Yeah.
11,
I
13,
saw
I think.
or heard of multiple girls breaking it several times.
Yes.
And finishing it.
Yes.
So
there is that. And Colton just didn't go unbroken for the sake of going unbroken. He was going fast.
He was
and unbroken.
fast.
Yeah, he's catching the rep on the bottom of the squat almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
it was impressive.
It was really impressive.
My last point would be, if you were to do something like that, because considering where we are in the season, where it's supposed to be friendly for affiliates to run, and more people are supposed to be able to do it, you would have had to 365 days before start introducing 10-foot targets for women and whatever. At the CrossFit Games, mix it up. Yeah. Like, hey, now women, you're doing a 10-foot or 11-foot target for guys.
Yeah, I would say for the vast majority. But
it's okay. But I mean, we're here to scrutinize everything.
100%.
I mean, that's it. We got to scrutinize everything.
I'll say
people scrutinize our workouts.
Maybe like Maddie, but like this is one workout that I can think of where like I never get layups in CrossFit. And these were two where I was like, all right, like I'm not that upset about it,
Nice.
This is like more of a me problem than a CrossFit problem. But I'm not very good with like thrusters, front squat, wall balls, that kind of thing. Also not really that great at like handstand push-ups. So kind of in my head, obviously we still need to see the workouts. But there were wall balls this week. I'm guessing there's going to be thrusters the last week. We're probably going to be inverted week 2. So it's like a perfect storm of just a terrible open for me. Which if you're that bad at that many things, like that's my problem. Yeah. I'm just saying it's unfortunate. Like, I just want a deadlift row. All right.
Yeah. Deadlift row.
Yeah. Can we just get a heavy deadlift?
Ruck Stairmaster.
Ruck. Yeah. Ruck. Heavy ruck.
Yeah. Let's get some running in the open. All right.
I could see a deadlift next week. But it's
going to be paired with a handstand push-up.
Yeah.
And so I'll be there until the freaking, like, the sun moves enough to where, the lighting changes.
Yeah, I would put a lot of money on that. We are going to do thrusters in the last week, and that we are going to do this coming week. We will do
snatch bar muscle up.
No, what was I going to say? Whatever.
I don't know.
Strange philosophical question, but if there weren't thrusters in the last week, would you guys be upset about it?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
We've already tested.
I wonder if
capacity.
like all the
in 226 reps for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like tradition dictates, but at the same time, like there's enough conversation about Dave is cooked, whatever, that he might have gotten to him.
You
might have wanted to switch
Dave's
it up.
Cooked?
That's like one of the
Dave's cooked. He said it.
He said it. Rory said it.
Hey, maybe I'll make the promo for the thing.
Yeah, Rory said he has to say crazier stuff so that he can get in there.
Oh, he's getting left out.
Yeah.
He doesn't
bananas.
like that.
Great
Scott.
Yeah, so you've seen all those, right? Like they're going after him a little bit.
Yeah, they're saying he's cooked.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They're saying like he's washed. He's washed.
There's no more creativity to be had from him. Like
the problem is,
I didn't love this last workout. If we're being 100% honest.
Look, here's the thing that I really do agree with a lot. Maybe, gosh, did we say this in the group chat that like, or did JR say this in the group chat that like it's
I'm in.
He's in.
I'm in.
He's in.
I'm in with Angela.
Oh
and JR
wow,
now.
really?
Yeah.
Is it you, JR, and Rich?
That is one group.
That is so cute.
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
Thruple.
Just these odd rep schemes create non-memorable workouts.
It was honestly, and I do have a weird tism with workouts making sense, and like I get that, but I had to have a whiteboard to know what I was doing, and not that workouts need to be fun or we have to have fun, but we're building up. Hey, do the open. Why? The workouts are fun, and then you're like, wall ball box jump over. It was not.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm not saying Dave's cooked or anything like that. I just personally, I was being a 17-year or 18-year-old crotchety old CrossFit vet. That workout did not fire me up, and I don't. Somebody new that walks into the gym, and we need to like attract some new people because I think the average age of open participants is 37.
Yeah.
Like Gus walks in. And you're like, hey, Gus, come do the open. And he's like, cool, man. What is it? With his Beats on and his headphones and whatever. And he's got this goatee and he's 15. He's like, what is it? It's all we're going to wall ball. How many? 20, 30, 40, 66.
Yeah.
Then you're going to go back down. And then we're going to do 18 box jump overs. But after you do 2, you're going to pick that ball up and you're going to put it on your shoulder and you're going to step over and like, I don't know, just my opinion.
Yeah, I'll tell you what was fun with our group was watching how different approaches played out. Because I work out with these guys now for 5 years at 5 a.m. And that was fun because you saw like standard Steven South just squeaking his sneakers out of the gates, hard sprint, and then just hands on the knees by the 40s,
He's never figured out how to pace.
I don't even think he cares to. You know what I mean? Like
he just goes hard.
And in truth, he's a tougher man than me. Like probably for it. Like
he'll just go hard and then just hang on the best.
I'm not joking. This is true.
The air runner thing, you have to tell
Bro, yes. So we could be doing intervals that are like, let's say it's wall ball air runner. He will literally start at a sprint on the runner to the point that he has to stop and walk. And my average pace will get off the runner at the same time.
But didn't you say he'll like run?
Yeah, literally. He will literally put his feet on the side and hold on and hang his head and then go again. And we will walk off the runner at the same time. And he'll do it for multiple rounds. Like he'll be able to like get back. Yes.
No way.
It's wild.
I really do. This would be fire me up if next week is a redo
of this workout. But reverse. You start on the other side of the pyramid.
Yeah.
Wait.
And you do the 66 in the middle.
Sorry. Hey, whatever. I'm not your target market anymore, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But that's my opinion.
He usually has a thing. Like I wonder why 66. Like what was it?
He said, I know why.
There were 6 levels to get to the 66.
Ooh, not good.
Not good. I don't care what number tisms you have. Stay away from a bunch of 6s.
Yeah.
Was your problem more with the weird rep scheme or the movements? Because I think the movements are fine because they're fairly, I don't want, like, I'm calling them easy in the sense that they're low skill for anyone to be able to kind of do
I would have loved a third movement in there just for like.
Well, there were 3 movements.
Come on.
I mean.
Yeah, sorry. I would have liked I'd like to walk away
a different third movement.
Sorry, yes, a different third movement. My bad. That was the new movement of the open. I'm wrong. Maybe I'm washed.
Yeah.
Like, did you like last year's first workout better than this year's first workout?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really boring, but it's good. Like, that is a good workout that you could get somebody who doesn't do CrossFit to come do it. Like the dumbbell hang clean and jerk may be something. Oh, that's kind of new. Like. Kind of looks cool. Burpees, everyone knows what a burpee is at this point. And then lunging, like everyone knows. If you work out, you know what lunging and burpees are. Most people can just like jump into that and get something out of it. Someone who's like, and especially like, dude, 12 minutes was in my opinion, yes, it was hard to finish. It was a good
safe cap.
I think it was a great cap, yeah. But like, I mean, if you are coming in, like let's say we're doing Bring a Friend Friday to Friday Night Lights, you come in and you do 100+ wall balls, you're going to be messed up bad if you've never done that.
That's why we had a 12-minute cap, right?
Yeah.
To keep that. Like, it's just long enough where if you know what you're doing, you can mess yourself up. Yeah. But if you don't, hopefully you don't.
If you don't, usually you can't. But if like you just have some base level of fitness and you can get through some squats, I don't know. I mean, whatever.
I mean, what was the first open workout ever, Angelo?
7 minutes of burpees.
Was that the first one? I thought it was the snatch and double under.
Yeah.
High skill, you're saying?
It was 7 minutes burpees.
7 minutes of burpees. And then
I thought it was 15 snatch, 30 double under, no?
That was the first live one, like where the weight went up?
No, he's talking about the 15 and 30.
11.1?
Is it 10 minutes of 15 and 30? Gosh, you're embarrassing me. If I'm wrong, I'm so embarrassed. I really thought it was 7 minutes of burpees.
I am old, and I have...
No, 7 minutes of burpees was 2012. Snatch and double under was the first one.
Snatch and double under. Double unders and snatches for 10 rounds.
7 minutes of burpees was 2012.
As many rounds as possible in 10 minutes.
15 snatches, 75,
yeah, so I mean,
30 double unders.
If you use that logic, that was a horrible first open workout.
Yeah, maybe, but it's still, but we were stat for sure. Everyone's kind of still learning about like what we want the open to look like.
Yeah. So.
But I think the first workout last year, though it is not exciting for us, I think it's actually a pretty decent workout. I've actually done a few renditions of it just because it's kind of something you just jump into. Sorry, what I was going to say is I really hope this week is a repeat, and I hope it is 15.1 and 0.1A.
I hope
toe to bar snatch.
Toe to bar deadlift snatch, and then max clean jerk. The only reason I don't think it could be
because we already squatted a ton.
Yeah, but this is just a squat clean, and even if it doesn't have to be a squat clean, but you are gonna do a jerk, and then the last week could have a thruster, which is a clean and jerk, for lack of a better term.
Did you repeat last year?
Mm-hmm. Every year. Another thought.
You need to repeat every year?
Yeah.
You think so?
No, I mean, I don't really care, but I know we will. And to your point about the thruster thing in the last week, I don't think the last week needs to have thrusters. I think it doesn't need them at all now, but it will because they say thrusters have been in every open because they have. However, I do not consider a 1 rep max thruster having thrusters in the open.
I don't think a 1 rep max thruster should exist.
But do you consider that doing thrusters in the open? Like, you can technically check the box.
I hate that. If that comes out, I won't do it.
I don't think that workout will come out, but I don't think the clean and jerk will come out because the clean and jerk shouldn't come out next week because there will be thrusters in the third week. However, I know that Dave thinks that each week is its own test and that you shouldn't put them up against each other. However, I've heard him say this is the thing when we were talking about the pulling from the floor, the hinging. It was the dumbbell snatch burpee the first week, and then the deadlift one the next week with rowing. And we're like, hey, all we've done is hinging so far. And he's like, well, they're their own thing.
They shouldn't be judged against each other.
I think they should be. I think it should be. Obviously, it's not going to be complete. It's 3 workouts. It should
go to the next stage.
Should be a little complete.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like we don't need to. That's what I'm saying. We don't really need to test thrusters. I feel like the squat volume test, we've done it. If we should do like a kind of a gymnastics pulling or pressing for one of them. Doesn't have to be crazy. It can be burpees and pull-ups, whatever. And then another
burpee pull-up.
Burpee pull-up and a 1 rep max thruster.
My burpee pull-ups are sharp right now, too.
Burpee pull
They're shined, huh?
Yeah. You're ready to do some burpee pull-ups?
Yeah. This is going to age like milk when I get like 5 millionth on a burpee pull-up workout.
I
did 90 of them on Sunday. I felt
7
good.
minutes burpee pull-ups. Into something.
Oh, that actually would be really cool.
Into a 7-minute 1 rep max snatch.
Actually, I would really like 7 minutes of burpee pull-ups into like a 1 rep max lift. Like I think that'd be cool. It'd be a cool progression of that workout. It wouldn't be an exact retest, but it would be a good progression of it, in my opinion.
We were at the ranch on Tuesday before the open announcement. Me and Austin and Dave was there, and we were just giving him crap, trying to figure out the workout. And he's like, I don't remember what I said, but he's like, hey, I will say this. I don't know basically he doesn't know the athlete roster when he programs the workout.
Yeah, no kidding.
And so when he said that, I was like, oh, this is going to be a short person or a tall person workout. Like I knew it was going to be one or the other. Then when he said the workout, I was like, oh wow, that's a really good tall person workout.
And then Colton wins.
And then Colton crushed it.
Yeah.
So the whole thing, I was like, spun around.
I actually do think it was good in that aspect because it's probably movements that probably favor a tall guy. However, the amount of squatting volume will end up favoring a shorter guy because they just have better squat mechanics, like Colton or Austin. I know that age, like that age is like milk because he didn't do great on this workout. But
either time,
he did fine. He did plenty. He did good enough. Like I texted him yesterday. I'm like, dude, the thing with,
get
over it.
The thing that where Colton's able to do so well is he can move over that box the same rate that those guys do, but he squats faster.
Yeah.
And the willingness to just take a Steve Prefontaine pace and just
hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you that. So Austin did it. Does a guy like Dallin redo the workout, you think? Did you guys check?
I don't think so. I don't think he redid it.
So they don't have to. I mean,
no.
Obviously.
Austin didn't have to redo it. It was more of just like, I don't think he like he even texted me. He's like, should I even put it in this new score? Because he did better. He still didn't finish it. We did better. And I'm like, might as well. You did it again. But like, if we're talking about for literally the reason you need to do it, no, you don't have to put it in. I go, you're gonna make it a quarterfinals. If anything, you getting your ass kicked out there is actually probably good. At this time of year is really good. I don't want him to
start swimming.
I don't want him to get his ass kicked at the Classic.
How does this translate into him swimming?
Trying.
Hey, how does do we know how the season works yet? Like, so
maybe I don't know.
So like, let's use Austin as an example, right? Let's say he qualifies out of the Classic. What did he have to do before that to actually get his games ticket? It's just sign up for the Open,
yeah,
and then do any quarterfinals have anything to do with it unless you want to do it online?
They have to do quarterfinals to come to.
Yeah, you couldn't skip. So you could come to the Classic, but you couldn't get a ticket to the games.
Right.
Oh, you have to do quarterfinals to get your ticket to the games.
But you don't have to be a certain percentage unless you want to do the online semifinal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
Wait, I don't.
I think you have to qualify at all stages. Like I don't think you could be.
They don't need to.
Dog shit and come to the Classic and qualify to the games. Sorry.
We're gonna get mean.
Wait,
hang on. What are you saying?
We're gonna get mean text messages.
He's asking could I just mail it in on the quarterfinals and not technically move on, but then go to the Classic and qualify through the Classic? And I'm saying no. You have to qualify. You have to have a qualifying score in the in the Open, in the quarterfinals, and then get a spot at the semis.
What do you have to make in the top of the quarterfinals?
I think it's 2,000 for online semifinals. So he needs to be in the top 2,000 of quarterfinals to then accept his ticket from the Classic.
I'm giving my opinion.
If he
this isn't a fact.
But I can't imagine that not being the case, right?
That's fair. You can't just
But I thought it just came up to the event organizers. I didn't know that. After that,
we can invite anybody that we want. That's why we get a load of
let's ask Grok
crap. But so somebody who didn't do the Open could come to the Mayhem Classic.
Yes.
They could win money.
Yes.
They
can't take their ticket.
Get a gold medal, but then not take the ticket.
Okay, but I thought you did last year. I know for sure you just had to sign up for the Open and do the Open.
You had to be top 1% though.
Top 1% in the Open?
Yes, because
we didn't do quarters, did we?
Yeah, well, so like Guy technically would have qualified out of Torian Pro because he finished third and sent two, but there was one I don't remember. But he wasn't top 1% in the Open, so he didn't qualify.
Top 1%
last year.
That's
so
hard.
I don't know if it's the same this year or different.
All right, does everybody want to hear
what
Grok has to say?
Yep.
Stage 1, virtual, the CrossFit Open. Leaderboards rank globally. Top performers move on. Doesn't say.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Individuals, top 25%.
Yeah.
Worldwide age group, top 25. Teams, all who compete in the Open.
Yeah.
Adaptive, run separately via wheel wad. Stage 2, invited athletes compete at their affiliate over 5 days, submit scores online of a series of workouts. Advancement cut lines to be eligible for semifinals. Individuals have to be top 2,000 men, top 2,000 women worldwide. Masters, top 400, 35 to 54, or top 355 plus.
So I just need to make sure Austin can squeak into the top 2,000.
Yes.
It might be tough, but we'll see what we can do.
Oh, Mayhem Classic's on there. Thanks, Grok.
We'll have to strategize really well for these next two.
Individuals, top 30 men and top 30 women total from all semifinals.
3 from the Mayhem Classic.
Yep.
3.
I'm
sure this could be wrong too.
No, that sounds right.
Grok is
that's
pretty
what I
accurate,
thought.
but sometimes you got to let it know that it has a little bit of a slant either way when asking it questions. You got to set Grok straight every once in a while. It's getting better though. I've had to let it know a couple of times that was actually incorrect, and it said,
the spread propaganda?
Like the moon landing.
No.
Yeah, like that. Exactly. That makes sense, yeah.
And so every once in a while, and it's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. After checking.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Have you seen there's a whole,
man,
there's a lot of new fresh breath in the moon landing stuff now that they push back the Artemis mission. They've been having all sorts of fuel cell issues. Scott?
Oh, I've not even been paying attention.
No, I haven't paid attention either.
It was pretty cool. They were about to send more people. They weren't going to land, but they were going to go around the moon.
Yeah, what Scott is
saying. In 2027,
cool?
they're supposed to land again, and now everything's getting pushed back.
Again.
Yeah, I like to slip that in there. Yeah, Grok thinks we land on the moon, so you take everything it says with a grain of salt.
Not getting into this again with you guys.
Well, this is a good time to transition into Don Fall no longer being the CEO of CrossFit.
Yeah. I mean,
that is not a conspiracy theory.
Here's the deal.
No, that's a fact.
Don's a good human being. I'm not going to pile on. Yeah, wish him well. And, it was a tough situation. Not saying that everything was handled correctly or any of that. But, yeah, time to move on. Who knows?
Yeah. Thank you for your service.
Nobody knows
what's to come.
Is that true? So, in that article, there's no, interim person or...
I didn't read the article.
Oh, okay.
I just read the headline.
Just like a true American.
I just saw a picture that had text on it. Yeah.
Like a true American. I just read the headline.
I don't even know if you could count it as reading the headline because all I did is look at the barbell spin post and the graphic.
Oh, barbell spin. You're going to get Roy fired up.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, Scott's going to get fired up. Why don't you go ahead, buddy? Just let it
Scott,
let it snowball.
We're doing
let it snowball.
What's Scott's reactions for the week, or what do we
call
those?
Just Unhinged Scott or
Unhinged Scott. Let's
keeping it real with Scott Vandersloot.
Let's preface. Scott's pretty easy going until he's not, and when you push him over the edge, you get the real Scott Vandersloot.
And also, Scott does have an opinion on everything, which I respect greatly because I'm not that kind of person.
Nope.
And he has a black or white answer.
Some things are like, if you're on an international flight and you're leaving from your home airport, this does not count coming back from a country that
it only counts when you're flying out of your home airport.
Why get to the airport 2.5 or however many hours early they recommend when you're just flying, hour and a half's probably safe.
It's ridiculous.
And the way
why do they say that if you're doing an international
I don't
flight?
know.
They think you could run into more issues?
You check your bag the same way.
I know.
If you're not checking a bag and all that type of stuff.
Well, even so, you check it the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say get to get there an hour before and then 2 hours before an international flight. I've always thought I'm still getting on a plane.
Yeah.
Walking through the same thing.
They aren't even checking my passport when I'm going through security. They don't check it until I'm at my gate.
There's less flights going, so maybe that would be if you missed that flight.
And in Nashville, you literally walk through security normally, and it's the new terminals is the one where you fly out of.
Even now, you're not getting the gas that he gave us when we were going to Stockholm. He was like, these guys were idiots.
I've cooled off.
It's the stupidest thing he's ever heard.
Do you think... I'm starting to wonder, you're saying from your home airport, do you think they just say it as a blanket term? Like if you aren't here, if this isn't your home airport, you should get here 2 hours before?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's not that the takes are outlandish. It's the
delivery,
how
the passionate
he is. What's another one that you have that's that's correct for the podcast audience?
I can't think of one off the
top
of my head.
Not like Angelo's Unhinged. Sometimes you're like, bro.
Mine isn't unhinged. Not at all.
I can't think off the top of my head.
I'll say it. Don't make me say it.
No, we're not saying it.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Well, how do you feel about
How do you feel about the Epstein files?
How do you feel
I want them released.
How do you feel about recent pundit coverage in the CrossFit space of normal people doing CrossFit workouts?
So
you teed him up.
So to backtrack, I'm sitting in the office this morning peacefully. I don't remember what I was doing.
New office, windows.
I've got windows. I think I may have been
eating a prep meal by his wife.
I was doing just that.
A nicely
manicured,
sealed desk by Dad and Watkins
and birds
are chirping. It's nice outside.
It's nice, good weather.
And Bird comes in, not to be confused with Birds. This is a person called Bird.
BYRD.
Oh, he came and fired you up.
Well, he just posed the question. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he basically was he's like, what do you think about all these people going after the no reps or something of
the common man,
the common folk,
the common folk,
and it just sent me over the edge because
good.
This is gonna get clipped.
Yeah, this is gonna get clipped.
Be prepared.
But here's the good thing: I don't have feelings. I don't really. None of this affects my life, you know. So
I thought about you this weekend. Scott said he lost all of his feelings as a soccer ref in high school. That just beat him out of him.
Yeah.
So we were at a tournament this weekend. And I was like, yeah, I'm talking a lot to these refs. Sorry.
Where
continue.
Are you?
Well, so specifically, this happened last year, but really this is what it was. He's like, what do you think about? It was barbell spin in this case, copycatting Hiller with no rep, the no rep police stuff. And then I went on a spiral because while I think it's fine to police the pro athletes, the people that put themselves out there, right? If you're a public figure, go for it. But if you watch Hiller's most recent video, 80% of it is someone in a gym or someone at their garage.
800th place.
In not even 800th place.
Well, I'm saying even 800th place masters, which is
sure
5 or 8.
What happens if you're an 800th in one place and that person's ahead of you though?
I don't care. Here's the thing.
I bet they don't care either.
They hide behind the mirage of we care about the community. We want the best for CrossFit. We want more people to sign up for the Open. No, you want views because you wouldn't be going after someone's 55-year-old grandmother or mom.
Hey, easy. 55-year-old. He's almost 55.
Okay, this is my.
No, I'm not.
If I think you should move with quality movement, but it should be on the gym owner and the coaches to make sure their athletes are safe, not on some on the internet to I killed Rich. Not some guy on the internet who's hiding behind some greater than thou persona, right?
Yeah.
He just wants views.
Yeah.
That's all he wants, right? So why are we going after all these people? I just want you to work out. Just please work out. The Open is these people's Super Bowl. We want more people to sign up for the Open.
Try to work through a healthy range of motion.
Yes, but if you can't hit depth because you're overweight and you're coming into the gym, I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm happy you're working out.
What you said about
here's the problem. Here's the problem. When they get posted online by one of these,
just let them cook.
Are they? And if they see that, are they coming back to the gym? Probably not.
Yeah.
Because I just got attacked by 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't get that many views. Sorry. But
you got attacked by.
That's gonna get clipped, and then he's gonna take a video where you got 100,000.
You got attacked by tens of people.
Yeah, more than tens. But this is the thing that drives me crazy. You can go after people that put themselves out there all day long, but when you're scrolling through the freaking leaderboard or Instagram or whatever you're doing, finding normal people doing the workout, dude, you're not helping anything.
No, you're not.
And you know you're not helping anything, and he's gonna be like, "I'm helping everybody," but that's not what's happening.
I can't wait for the fallout from this.
It's true that you're right.
And here's the other thing I have a problem with.
So amen. Though.
Then you'll talk to these guys in person. They're a totally different persona.
Yeah.
It's like a different thing. And all of a sudden, we're having like a normal conversation, but now you're attacking these people online. It makes no sense.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. At least when you talk to Scott here and when you talk to Scott somewhere else, it's the same Scott.
It is. Yeah, for sure.
So here's my message. Hill or barbell spin, whoever's doing it, stop attacking the freaking 1 millionth person on the leaderboard who's just trying to be better. Yeah. That's all they're trying to do. I want them working out.
The thing you said about like it should be on the coaches and the gym owners, like that's where it should be and that's where it should stop, because most of those videos those people probably can't get any lower on their wall balls and whatever else they're doing. Maybe the wall ball touches their knees on their step over, and like I saw it at, I mean, I'll say this. I saw it at our Friday Night Lights. I saw one of our coaches try to give some tips to somebody. Hey, get a little lower. You need to get a little lower. And then by the round of 30, they're not getting any lower. Hey, bro, they're not getting lower. Yeah. That they have an issue, or like they say, hey, I'm getting as low as I can. I'm going to leave them alone. Yeah. I'm not going to continue. I'm not going to stop their workout.
Stop them completely. Yeah. And there is the sanctity of it and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, but hey,
that's not what
this isn't about the games athlete. It's about the community.
Yeah.
But then we're going to trash the community.
Well, and then like some of the videos, it'll be, I don't know what app it is, maybe like WODproof or something, but it has the little open sticker.
Yeah.
Some of the videos in his video are people that set up their phone with the timer of the thing. They're fired up about the Open. They're doing it at their house.
Yeah.
Right? These are the people we need.
Yes.
But guess what? His box isn't 10 feet from the wall ball. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking take out this guy.
Scrutinize him like crazy.
Cares? I thought we wanted more people to sign up for the Open. Because guess what? If people don't, then those guys don't exist, because the only reason they make money is by all the people watching their videos that are doing CrossFit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So what are we doing?
What about high rocks wall balls?
I don't care.
I would.
If they're not pros, who cares?
Yeah. If you're not
As
a
I made the
pro,
point. I made the point before we were rolling the cameras. Like,
oh man, we haven't even talked about the other new thing. Sorry.
I don't even know what the new thing is.
Just wait. What are those people if they're not already in a CrossFit gym? They're definitely potential CrossFitters. Because High Rocks is probably the biggest feeder that the community has right now.
And then all the CrossFit media they see is these guys are losers going out there doing High Rocks squat.
And they're trashing.
So even if you give the benefit of the doubt and you're like, okay, even if the driving force behind it is your desire to protect the sanctity of movement and let people know that standards are standards and all these things that are true that need to be taken and addressed in an affiliate, because better movement equals more safety and all the things. What do you really think the effect is on that person and his friends and the people in High Rocks and the people that there's like CrossFit's a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Like it's
100%.
certainly not driving people into affiliates. And I know that without a doubt.
Yeah.
And that's giving the benefit of the doubt.
Do not lie.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of what if scenarios of what's going on, but like you could just choose one of those videos. That person may be literally working on their squat depth right now. And like they just don't have the range of motion. Like, hey, I still want to do the Open.
That's me.
I still want to do the Open. I don't quite have the range of motion. So they talk to their coach and he's like, yeah, man, like you can still sign up and everything. Let's do it. just know that like you're probably not going to be doing stuff totally correctly. So take it with a grain of salt. Like that conversation may be going on and they're like, dude, yeah, I just want to sign up and get my name out there. All right, man, let's do it.
And here's the thing I don't understand. You get enough views by going after athletes.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with that.
You actually get more views
if you're an athlete, yeah, you've put yourself out there. You should be moving that's literally your job.
Moving to standard every single time.
Yeah. Yes.
If you're Watkins in the back of the video, or me, somebody said I jumped over or something.
Well, so your rep was technically a no rep because you have to step down.
Oh, when I jumped off the top of the box.
Yep.
I don't care, guys. I'm not trying to compete. Somebody I saw in there too is like, Panchik and Hepner are waiting. I was like, good, they can keep waiting because I'm not doing it, you know?
Because who does get hurt in the scenario if I am in 800th place and you're in 801? Like, maybe you don't.
It's a slippery slope. Like,
okay,
I want the leaderboard to mean something.
I do,
and
too.
I do. Like, I don't like that our coaches weren't. Like, we should have at least given a no rep, right?
Yeah,
like,
they did.
Okay,
they did.
Okay.
And then there was a conversation like, hey, I'm getting as low as I can.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's keep going.
Yeah. I probably could have gotten him to a deeper position, but
that's what I'm saying.
Like, so I do. It is a really fine balance.
Hey, I'm not saying, we're doing Friday Night Lights and we're putting a bunch of people through it and we're trying to have a real cool community event.
Yes.
And you are judging successive heats.
Yep.
You don't get to see this person squat to try to like fix them. That's for the class, which we are working on. Like,
I think that's what I'm saying. It all stays in the gym.
Yes.
Like your coaches, your owners, whoever.
Yeah, it should just be all handled within the gym. You don't need someone. All of it should be handled. I'm not saying there's no excuse for not doing them to standard and putting it on the leaderboard, but it's not up to some.
It's not the message,
which he calls himself a vigilante. It's not just some internet vigilante to like figure it out. Like, they're probably working out with their coach.
I'd say it's not. Yeah, it's the method, not the message.
Yes,
you know what I mean. It's like.
Yes, it needs to be said. It needs to be done.
A coach speaking to somebody and trying to help them understand, and hey, here's why, and all the things, and like, guy's heart rate's at 190.
Yeah,
and then taking him aside and like actually coaching him is different than
you just posting a video and
calling me D-bag.
Well, and here's the thing too, like don't hide behind some altruistic message while you're attacking someone's like random class.
Just say all you care about. You want to get some clicks. Like all you're looking for is, hey, I want to get a bunch of views, and
here's
I don't really care
not doing it to standard.
The only reason I make Rich do the open workout is I want views.
Yeah,
right. Like I'm not trying to inspire anyone.
Not about this life.
Like, yeah,
and say I want a bunch of views. I don't care who has to fall for me to get those views.
Exactly.
That's it. That's the message we get anyway.
Steps off soapbox.
The funny thing is like
soapbox because
early days like HQ Media, the first workout I ever did, I'll never forget it. It was like power snatch balance, heaving snatch balance. And the way we used to do it is like you would edit your own video and you would literally put text on screen like, oh, my hips were a little high here. So you do like the
coaching.
You do the 8 Mile thing before 8 Mile came out. But you want people to get educated enough to the point where they can call themselves out and they can understand and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, the method, Scott, I'm 100% amen, dude.
You've been that way since the beginning.
Yeah.
A lot of that though. Yeah. It's like there is a positive way to do it.
Yeah.
You could make those same videos and be like, hey, this person's hips are a little high. Like,
yep.
Or like he's great at going places. Like go to that dude's house, like contact him, go to his house, have a conversation with him, teach him. Like if it's a garage gym CrossFit, I'd watch that video.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. That's the best sum of it all is the method, not the message. The message is good. The idea of trying to get everyone to do every single standard every single time is good. The method is poor.
But also, like, if my mom, and she does from time to time come and she scales however she wants to, which is kind of funny, meaning like she'll change the entire workout when she comes across with Mayhem. But if some dude on the internet went after her and it's her first month of CrossFit, like, show me one client who's walked through your doors and moves perfectly, right?
Yeah.
Like just because they got captured by a camera at that one point in time.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be such a shame to humiliate them, give them a bad taste in their mouth for our entire community, and turn their backs on CrossFit for eternity.
Yeah, and the message they're hiding behind, like Scott said, like you can't hide behind that message. You're talking out both sides of your mouth.
The only thing I don't like about this conversation is that I don't want to draw any fire from them. There's a lot of infighting going on right now.
There's fire coming.
Now Scott's drawing fire.
Yeah, Scott's now.
You're going to give him a unified front.
Hey, Taylor's free from Hiller.
Yeah, you're welcome, Taylor.
Yeah. You're welcome, Taylor. Angela's starting a Bible study with Taylor.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're welcome. This is my first act of service for you, buddy.
We're catching strays now.
Hey,
they're not strays. Scott, I'm here for it. Straight into the lion's den.
What's the quote? It's the verse in John. What greater love a man has to lay down his life for his brothers. Yeah. What are you hinting at about? We're not going to go out the soapbox.
Yeah. What was the other thing?
You're not off of a soapbox. This is gonna be there's gonna be a
retaliation
video.
Oh, he's gonna have to.
This is the Scott show.
You can put it away. Just don't put it in like a closet somewhere where you can't get to it.
He's probably gonna try to invite me to Chicago to do a podcast like Brian Friend, but problem is I'm too busy with real work.
Do it. No, man.
Brian's really busy filming all the European athletes, Scott.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about Brian.
Oh no, I was talking about Zemos. Zemo?
I don't know.
Zenom.
Okay, sorry.
With an X or with a Z?
We had a call with them. It's gonna sound bad. What's the obsession with the letter X?
Yeah.
With what?
The letter X.
Oh,
ATHX.
I think you said Winter X.
High Rocks.
Elon.
Is Elon behind it?
I don't know.
No. I mean, we talked to him. Sounds like the competitor experience is supposed to be the emphasis of it. Similar to High Rocks, it's, you could be elite and do it. It's not for the elite per se. It's not a spectator
What
event.
if you sign up though?
Huh?
What if you sign up though?
I'm not elite.
Someone like you.
I think that's
someone younger than you.
Yeah, someone like I used to be. I think that's the appeal or the draw, but man, it's 10 events. It's the decathlon of fitness, I think.
2-day, 10 events. Set events, right?
Set events. You know what you're training for. I think they've released snatch, 1 rep max snatch, some type of little couplet-ish type deal, but not a couplet, and then a run ski. Is that what I saw?
I haven't seen them.
Oh, I may have just leaked what they told us. He said they were going to.
I haven't looked for them either.
But yeah, there's 10 events across. To me, that's a heavy load.
Stout.
So we'll see. The first one's going to be at the Star in Dallas. Looks like it could be a cool event. Looks, local, throwdown-ish, centered on the spectator, the competitor spectator experience type deal.
Whoa.
It's just a heavy lift.
I've heard that somewhere before.
Oh, High Rocks?
No.
I don't know.
Competitor spectator experience. They're trying to take over sport.
WFP?
Yeah, wait, I've heard this pitch
from
you
I think
before.
it's less for the elite and more for the masses type deal.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, it's just another thing.
Are they going to have an affiliation program?
I don't know.
It's just
we're just gonna.
I saw CrossFit did that post with like wall balls or whatever, and it was like the handshake thing with the 2 jacked arms, and it was High Rocks CrossFit, and it was like something about wall balls. Like they were trying to basically blend the communities together. I'm like, man, you're about 2 years too late on that one.
Dude, they always are. They always are. I'm not trying to nitpick. I think the media
if 2 years ago they're like, hey, High Rocks is really cool. A great way to train for it. Get in a CrossFit gym. These little behind the scenes videos that Dave has with Rafa of him testing the workout and stuff. Those are cool. They would have been cool 4 years ago. Yeah.
Before you pissed everyone off and not have any media for 3 years.
It was pretty funny. I was talking to Tyson. Well, I sent him a DM after. So the day we did the Tallender episode, Tallender was saying oh man, it's so crazy. Hybrid athletes are basically not doing as cool of stuff as what CrossFitters can do, but they're getting all this hype for it.
Yeah.
And I said the thing about the weapons grade videos, how they were really cool. That day, a new weapons grade video came out. So I sent a DM to Tyson, and then we talked about it on this past one. But I think they're trying to now get back to
they are
that.
I'm not saying better late than never for sure, but because they are cool. Those are cool. The weapons grades are cool.
Yeah. I was like, imagine if there was a weapons grade the first time Klink did the sub 5 minute mile, 500 pound back squat, 50 pull up thing.
That would have been cool.
Like he posted something, but
he just posted on his Instagram.
Obviously, if CrossFit were to be like
a real
make a whole thing
YouTube,
a whole thing about that, like
it's so cool.
Okay, you just got the attention of all the hybrid people too.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, because he was literally just doing CrossFit and then just put a little more focus on his squat and his run.
Yeah.
Those are cool. We want to talk about some no reps. There's a few no reps in the weapons grades videos.
I'm gonna stay out of this.
Out of the weapons grade conversation.
Nothing good comes from me saying anything about that.
There's some.
What are you doing over there, Ro?
Were you in one of them?
No.
He did a muscle up one. It's pretty cool.
Nothing.
Oh.
I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, God.
It's for another show.
Oh.
It's for another show.
Anything else?
I mean, Wadapalooza's coming up. Workouts are coming out.
Yeah.
26.3 is going to be down there. So
it's got to be something
logistically.
Which we did the Torium Pro.
Yeah.
That way.
Logistically-ish. And if you want a little bit of a hint, I would probably look at those workouts I have been kind of getting an idea.
See what's not in there.
See what's not in there.
Do you think they actually know?
I don't think they know. I don't think they know. Maybe they do, or maybe they might just know movements.
They have to know movements. Otherwise,
probably know movements.
Like, what if they program a thruster in like the morning, and then that night there's a thruster?
They probably do know movements, or
time domain
something. No, they definitely no way. Just like, hey, don't program thrusters, please. Like that might be the extent.
Are there thrusters in the programming?
There is not.
Gosh dang it.
There is not thrusters in the programming. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
are
not thrusters in the program.
There are not.
Yeah. What did I say?
There is not.
Yeah. There is not. Oh. There is not. Oh.
I'm sure to help.
There are not thrusters. Yeah. There is not a thruster in the programming.
Okay. So there's wall balls, not there. Rope climbs. Cal row.
That workout pisses me off.
Dumbbell bench, front rack dumbbell lunge, handstand walk.
That workout's hard.
Calorie bike into 1 rep max clean and jerk.
That workout's crazy.
Heavy double unders, hang snatches. Bar complexes, sandbag complexes, burpee to log.
Oh, it's
sandbag complexes, beach run.
With a vest.
Okay. 3K beach run.
That's for team.
1,200. Oh, okay. So fit in whatever you want to fit in there. You got toes to bar, chest to bar pull-ups, bar muscle up is your complex.
Mm-hmm.
And your clean complex with a sandbag is a clean and 2 squats. So that's pretty much everything.
I know. All you got left is a thruster and a burp. No, not a burpee. I don't know. You got a thruster in there. What's it going to be 100 thrusters for time? What's that hero workout? Every 2 minutes. Calsu.
Burpees.
100 thruster. Is it 100 thruster and then 10
5
burpee?
burpees every minute, I think.
5 burpees every minute.
And it's at 135.
Yeah, it's 100.
Bye quads.
It's crazy.
Bye knee.
It's crazy. Gosh, that workout does fit. There is some burpees, but still it kind of fits. That's a terrifying workout.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we have any Mayhem Classic updates?
No. Not with Angelo here.
Yeah, no, what's that? What was that second event again?
Yeah.
The second event that had rope climbs and
Classic
echo bike.
Ticks are available.
Full exciting roster. Ticks are available. We are working hard to bring you guys a live broadcast.
Lots of on-site activities, lots of fitness going on for the spectators.
Yep.
And for the athletes.
Lots for the athletes.
And
squatting in every single event.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because you got echo bike in that one event, you got lunging in the other event, you got a box step over. Those are all squats.
It's pretty funny you didn't get any one movement in there.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Or is he?
Or did I? Well, I know about that. I know about that one workout, but I don't want to say it on here. I don't want to give it away.
Huge shout out to the 65 people who came to the gym development weekend.
Yeah, heck yeah, that was a good
Another
time.
fun one. Dude, we had
Best
one
hour.
gym that brought 7 coaches, a group of 5 and a group of 4, and then everybody else was like 3s or 2s really. So it was the first one where there were whole teams there working together, which was really cool.
Shout out to you and that whole team, Austin, Christy, Darren, anybody else I'm leaving out on there. You guys have done a lot in a short amount of time. D-Lane with the website and getting everything up and ready. And
D-Lane, Austin, Gunkler.
Gunk's getting out the media for that.
Yeah, it's cranking, man. You're right. A lot has happened in a short amount of time, and man, it's cool.
that product, I guess, has changed completely within
100%.
Since Austin's been here.
Yep. And we're like very close. Not going to give a date, but very close to Mayhem Plus launching. And
we just want to get it
right.
Be
Game changer.
Yep. The beta.
Game changer. Yep.
We allowed to say that? I thought, didn't D-Lane not like for us to say beta? Or
I think it's because he understands what that means better than we do.
We don't. Yeah.
We know what we mean by that.
Not
like
the
first version that's going to be
the finished
built out.
product,
yeah.
But
and I think in the tech world, it probably means something very specific that I don't even know right now. But yeah, that'd be fun.
Anything else, Scott? Anything else we got coming up? Nope.
Pretty much
Open Wodapalooza, then Classic.
Open Wodapalooza, Classic. Classic, once again, tickets still available. Come hang out. We'll have some fun stuff.
Man, I feel like crap, but my swimming felt great today.
That
was my first swim where I was like, smooth. I was comfortable.
Pretty smooth, eh?
Except for the swim with fins. I broke a fin.
Oh, you broke
and instead of going finless, I went with one. I was like, I'm not giving it up.
You swim with those long fins too.
Oh yeah, those are so nice.
Oh, bro. I was telling him, like, you end up going so fast, it's like hard to even like swim.
Yeah. You're like, you can just kick. Yeah, you just kick.
I might just show up to the Ironman with those and just be like, disqualify me, but I'm going.
Just hide them on a something underwater. Yeah, I don't really use fins. My kick is pretty strong.
Your kick is world class. Like I can't wrap my head around it.
You just tuck them down in your wetsuit. No one will notice.
I would go in there with them in my hand and just be like, sir, you can't do that. Okay, that's fine.
That's fine. I
know more than you.
Yeah, here's my number.
All right.
Well, that's
maybe the one
enough
call
of a show that's going to cause a pretty big fallout.
Yeah.
So
there's that Tennessee bike company. It's not Bonnaroo. It's I think we should shake them down.
Tennessee bike.
Oh my gosh, they're a very well-known triathlon bike company. Stand by one.
Obviously not well known by you.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost 55. By the way, for the record, that's a decade and a year away. I'm not even 45. You son of a. Company. Thanks for waiting. If you haven't tuned out yet.
And he hit depth. So
who did?
Rory.
Was it?
I don't know. You probably did. You know who definitely would have hit depth is Bird, but he didn't do the workout.
He didn't?
No.
Oh,
he said it was going to blow up. He said it was going to blow up his back.
Oh, he does get.
There's one Quintana Roo.
I've never even heard of that.
There's all they do is triathlon bikes.
Reach out to him.
Okay, but they look super cool. So Quintana Roo, if you're listening, Rich Froning looks good on a bike, man.
Yeah.
And Scott Vandersloot, man, does he put together some media.
Rich he doesn't look aerodynamic on a bike, but
it don't matter. Yeah,
he does look good on a bike.
Yeah, it'll be like a great case study for you guys. Put him in a wind tunnel, it'll not make sense.
All right, peace.